Hello and welcome back to another lecture on learning Autodesk Inventor. In this video we are going to explain the work plane feature. We are going to learn how to use planes and why they are used. We are going to learn also about axes, how to create one, about points, and about the user coordinate systems. So first we are going to start off by creating some planes, but in order to do so we will need first to have an object. We will start a 2D sketch. Let's create in the XY plane. We are going to select a 2-point rectangle. Let's make it 50 by 50 millimeters. Zoom out and hit finish sketch. Now let's make an extrusion and let's make this 70 millimeters. Let's make symmetrical in both directions and hit OK. Now let's hit home button here. Okay, now I'm gonna make a chamfer here. I will later show you why. And let's make it 20 millimeters. Alright. There is one more thing I want to do. I am gonna start in this plane. Let's make a slice graphic, and I'm gonna make a line from this point up at this point. Okay, finish the sketch, and now we can continue and explain the plane tool. Okay, first, this is a tool which allows us to create different planes which are related to different points. As you can see, it's a very quick tool. Then we have our next tool, which is the offset plane. We have used this before. You just select your plane that you want to offset, and you can either manually choose your distance, or if you know the distance, you just can give it, for example, 15, and hit enter. And now we can make another sketch here. But I'm not gonna make a plane because we're gonna make many planes and we'll just get confused. Alright, now this other option here is to create a parallel plane through point. Let's go ahead and do that. For example, if I select this plane, it will create it parallel to this point here. So that's why I made this line here, just so you know how this works. Okay, let's go undo that as well. Let's go with a third option, which is the midplane between two planes. So you just select two planes and it will create a midplane in between both of them. For example, this one and this one. And now you can see it's in the middle of these two. Let's undo that. Okay, we continue with this one, midplane of torus. We never use that tool, just in some very rare cases. And then we have this other tool here, angle to plane around edge. So this is also very useful. We select this one and then this one, and then you give the angle. So if you want to have it 130 degree or what angle you want, you just can choose your angle, or you can also manually move it around like this, for example, like that. And so we have our angle. Okay, let's go and undo it. Let's continue downwards with this here. So this is also very useful and very easy to use. You have to select 3 points and then you can choose your plane. So if I select this, it will make it here. If I select this, it will make it here, here, here. There are so many different options you can use with this. escape. Let's go and see the next one. This is to make two coplanar edges. Let's select this edge, then we can make it through this edge or through this edge. Let me one more time choose this one. Let's select this edge, and then we can select either this one or this one. One more time. I just want to visually explain it as good as possible. So now you can see what's going on here. Okay, let's escape that. Now we continue to this cylindrical. So let's go and delete this. Let's see if we can use it one very last time. Okay, we will make it with this one. Let's see one more time which we choose. Okay, this said it's normal to axis through point. Now it's very similar with the first one we used, but in this time it will make normal to axis. So we choose this one and then this point, and it's almost the same like the other one which we used earlier. Okay, is there any more time what we can do with it? And normal to curve at point. Let's undo this, and let's go and take this and select this. And now it's normal with the curve here. And now we can delete it because we ain't gonna need it anymore. Okay, now I'm gonna make a cylinder just to illustrate you how to use the other tools. Let's make a circle, give it some radius, let's make it 30, finish the sketch, extrude it, let's make it symmetric, hit OK. And now we're going to need also to create another sketch here. We will see later on why I'm doing this. Let's make a bright geometry here. Let's make a vertical line here. Okay. Let's make an intersection here and here. Okay. Now we're going to need to do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to go do it real quick. Let's just project this line here. Let's make a line. Okay. Intersections. And I think, oh, I did it in the opposite way. Let's delete it. One more time. Project it. Make a line. Okay, and make this points here. Okay, finish the sketch, and now we're good. I think we're gonna need another line, but let's see if we can do without it. Let's go with this. I think for that we will need another line, but I'm just explaining this first. So tangent to surface through point. Tangent, let's select a point first, and then we select the surface. And now, as you can see, it is a tangent to this circle, or to the surface. Let's undo this one more time. And this is also a special case, which we cannot explain with this example here, but we're gonna try to make this one. And as I thought, we cannot explain it without having a extra line here. But we're gonna go and explain this one first. Tangent to surface and parallel to plane. Let's delete this. Okay. and we are going to make a rectangle. Okay, let's do it real quick. Let's give it symmetric 70. Okay, now we're going to use this tool here. We are going to make this one here. Let's select these, the center face, this face. Okay, this is what we wanted to make. Okay, let's just make a chamfer here so you can see what is going on. Okay, now if we go here and choose this option here, we will first need to select the plane and then we select the surface, as you can see here. Now if we chose this other plane here, I'm not going to delete that one, we select this one, so this will be parallel to this edge here. The same would be if we had here another chamfer, and it would be tangent to this surface right here. Okay, so we are going to delete these. We are going in one more time to create another square real quick. Let's make another square here, 50 by 50. Hit enter, finish the sketch, extrude it, symmetric, hit OK, and now we're going to continue with the axis. So just like the other option here, you can create some axes by using the edges. You can make various axes. We have here on line or edge, which is almost the same as the first one. Now we have here parallel to line through point. Sorry, one more time. Oops. Here we have it parallel to this point here. Okay. Now we have through 2 points, from this point to this point or to this point. They are pretty much the same like the plane options before. Intersection of 2 planes, this one and this one, but we have make so many axes that we even don't know what is going on. Let's just delete all of them. Now we have another one. We didn't do a line. We can just go ahead and create real quick a line here. Let's just make it from the center here. Okay. Let's try this one here. Yeah, this point here. And as you can see, we have now an axis here. What do we have else? Now it's almost the same. We just need to make an elliptical edge, but these all work almost the same like the planes. Let's just undo these and see. Oops, finish the sketch. So let's see what these options here does. You can make a point here. You can make it here. We can make it at the intersection of 3 planes, which we don't have here. Intersection of 2 lines, which we can see right here. And we have intersection of plane surface to a line, this one and this one. And there are many more options, like this middle point here. The center of towards center of a sphere. We don't have right now a sphere, but it will just work as the description is. And the last one is to make a user coordinate system. We can select a point here, or here and hit finish. Now we have a new coordinate system. Alright, so I'm gonna go and delete this. Oops, I did delete. Okay, I'm gonna delete this as well, and this sketch. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next lecture. Goodbye.